Hey, Jace Reck. I'm here at Alliance Refuse with Aidan Warrington, who is the CEO and president of Alliance Refuse Trucks. Aidan, what's up today?
Life gets better every minute.
It does, doesn't it? That's awesome.
It really does.
You know, man, this facility is absolutely awesome. I mean, you know, this is state of the art. When I came here compared to the old building, I was like, wow. I mean, tell me about the new facility.
Well, we've invested a lot of money, Jeff, in this new facility.
There's no doubt about that.
It's been the pinnacle of a lifetime's work, and it's been my aim since we started this company in 2003 to end up with a facility second to none in the US, and we've achieved that.
I can't believe there would be a place that would be cooler than this. This is absolutely awesome.
Yeah, we're pretty proud of it.
So, I mean, you got acres of trucks. I mean, come on, how many trucks are out there, Aidan? I mean, I've never seen a sea of trucks. I thought maybe there was some facility that was manufacturing trucks. How many trucks are out there?
We have about 150 trucks. Of those, about 100 will be finished and ready for sale at any one time, and the balance will be taken in and working on, and some of them will be stripping down for spare parts.
You know, man, did you do everything here? I saw the shop and the building and all the equipment and the tools, and my God, it's fascinating. And so, anything gets sent out at all?
Well, we don't send anything out at all. The key to our business is quality control, and we control the quality by keeping it all in-house. From the first day a truck comes in, inspecting it, washing it, preparing it to go into the workshops. From that point, we start on the body side, and we strip the body out completely, right down to its bare shell.
I could have swore I saw guys sanding by hand out there. Is that, I mean, what's up with that?
Well, when they've reskinned the bodies and remanufactured the bodies, we do sand every part of it by hand, and before it goes into the paint shop.
Isn't there a cheaper way to do it?
There's a cheaper way for sure, but there's not a better way to do it. You know, you can do it by shot blasting. Shot blasting gets in the wiring and it makes a intermittent finish all over the place. But if you want the finest finish, you do it how the car pros do it. They do it by hand. And that's what gives us a finish second to none in the industry.
You know, another thing that just was fascinating to me was, man, how many people work here? I mean, you have an army of workers here.
We've approximately 50 people working.
Wow.
And all fully employed every day. No cheap labour. Everybody, we have an ethic here where we want everybody to do well within the company. And it's something I've always believed in, and I'm very proud that our employees come to me on a weekly basis and tell me that they've bought new cars or they're looking at a new house or whatever.
Hey, in this economy, that's an awesome thing to be able to say, isn't it?
Well, we've grown 30% year over year over the past 3 years.
Man, that's
and
awesome.
not many people can say that in this down economy.
We wouldn't be in this down economy if everybody could say that. That is absolutely awesome.
No, things would be very different.
Well, it's nice to see that quality still has value.
I think it's got value. I think it's the most important thing. When you're buying a trash truck, you can either buy something cheap that's worth about $215 a ton in scrap, or you can buy something really, really good, low mileage, lightly used ex-city truck that's come from a dry climate, usually in Arizona, the Southwest, or in southern Colorado and Utah. You can't rebuild trucks that come out of the Rust Belt states. They are worth exactly what I said earlier. They're worth $215 a ton in scrap. I can work with anything, but I can't work on things that have been eaten away by corrosion.
Well, you know, I can see that being also environmentally friendly, to reuse that body again instead of it going to some scrapyard somewhere.
Well, I think it is. Not only is it environmentally friendly, we're making trucks affordable. We've just supplied a city local to us with 3 brand new chassis with rebuilt bodies on. And that saved that city over $1,000 of their citizens' money by taking that option. They ended up with trucks with the same guarantee on the body that they would from a manufacturer, a new manufacturer. And they've ended up on a brand new chassis, and they have the chassis manufacturer's warranty. So by having a remanufactured body, they've saved their taxpayers $500,000 on one deal.
that's pretty fiscal responsible on those cities' parts. Isn't that awesome?
Well, the city manager's looking pretty good at this stage.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, you know, no offense, but I can't see somebody being excited about buying a refuse truck. I mean, not that this is a great facility. So, you know, what do you say to some, you know they don't want to buy a truck.
Well, nobody buys a refuse truck to impress the neighbours. It's not, you know, an $80,000 pickup truck with chrome wheels on. You're not putting it out there to impress people passing by. What you're doing is you're buying it to work a contract and to make money. So people only buy a truck when they need a truck. It's not something that's an impulse buy. It's bought because there's a project for it and there's a contract for it. And with that contract, the aim is to make money. Impossible to make money running beat up old trucks, because all you'll do is throw all your profit out of the window in big maintenance bills every month. So the alternative that we offer here of lightly used, fully rebuilt trucks that we sell with a guarantee is a great option for them. Every one of our trucks that leaves here, unlike any used truck dealer in the country, we give a 90-day major component warranty. Nobody in the USA gives 90-day warranty on any truck, engine, transmission and rear axle.
You know, I saw a flatbed truck out there, so you ship also?
We ship too. Yeah, we have our own lowboy, our own tractor unit. We ship all over the US, into Canada, and we ship as far as the Mexican border, then they take them themselves.
So almost North Pole, South Pole, East Coast, West Coast.
Well, we've shipped quite a lot of trucks up to Alaska.
Well, what a great...
And Hawaii is a good market for us.
Right. Well, you know, why wouldn't a guy on the East Coast want one of these rust-free bodies? I mean, my gosh, it would be a heck of a deal, I would think.
It's become ever so much an in thing right now for us to be selling on the East Coast. Mm-hmm. The East Coast people seem to have really woken up to the fact that Arizona's 3 days away by truck. Mm-hmm. It's not going to cost them a fortune to get it there, and the money they're going to save by having a rust, corrosion-free vehicle is going to be more than worth the investment in shipping.
Well, they could probably come down and have a winter vacation, and maybe you can take them on around to golf.
Well, most of our customers do that, and they usually fly in. We pick them up at the airport. We're only 15 minutes away, and take them around, show them what we do here, entertain them. If they stay overnight, we usually put them up at a local hotel at our expense, and we show them a pretty good time. And if they want to play golf, well, that's fine too.
Right. Well, you know, I would think. I mean, how about financing? Is financing? Can I get financing here also?
Yeah, we have 3 major finance companies that we work with. One for A-credit. People who've got excellent credit and who, in many cases, may even go to their own banks to finance their own stuff. But we have one company that lends on A-credit on very low interest rates. And then we have 2 others who will finance people who haven't got such a high credit rating, the new startup companies, the people who have never operated a trash business before and who want to get started. So we're covered from one end of the spectrum right to the other.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a business that's environmentally friendly, that has built its reputation on quality, that has financing available. I mean, why would anybody go anywhere else?
I don't know. Simple answer for me, you know, I don't know. And when people do go somewhere else and then they come here, well, then they usually really sigh. And they come to us with horror stories. And they've been in places where they've been ankle deep in mud and trucks didn't start and there were no batteries on them and they were just painted over pieces of junk, and then they come here and they really do have their eyes open.
Well, that's awesome. I tell you what, it's so great to see a company that's growing in a downturn economy, that's being environmentally responsible today, that's putting a bunch of people to work. I mean, what an awesome deal this really is.
Yeah, it's been good. We've had a little bit of luck, you know. The economy itself has helped us in many ways. While other people, you know, were still stuck with high prices, we could come underneath those prices, and we've maintained a relatively low overhead, although it is growing by the minute. And it wasn't something I'd ever planned. I'd planned to have this business at about 25 people, but we realised at 25 people we couldn't perform every aspect of the business. From when the truck comes in, rolling all the steel, we roll all our own steel, we cut it, we plasma cut it, we make all the parts ourselves. that fit on the body. And we couldn't do that with a lower staff. Preparation, we couldn't hand prepare a truck without having 4 dedicated people to work on each truck every day, just sanding and preparing it for paint. We employ 4 painters full time. And our paint quality, we've had manufacturers come here and tell us that the quality of paint coming out of our shop is better than comes out of their factories. And that's something we're pretty proud of.
If you had to sum up Alliance Refuge in a few words, how would you sum that? How would you sum this company up?
I'd sum it up that we've aimed to give a product that's value for money. It's not the cheapest, but we believe it gives the most value for money of any product in the market. We listen. We give our customers what they want. If they're not happy with one type of operation of the front loader, if they want it with a joystick or with rabbit ears, we'll change it for them. It's no big deal. You know, there's no 10 pieces of paper got to be filled in to have a job change on that. It's a simple telephone call and we switch it over. We listen to our customers and we try to give them what they want, but more importantly, when they've got the product, that's when they need us. They need us when they've got a problem. And we've sent our lead mechanics out to train operators, train mechanics on site, at our expense, not at their expense, just to promote our product. And it's worked great. We've got lots of referrals and the business has grown, as I say, 30% year upon year over the last 3 years.
So what's the future hold for Alliance Refuge?
Well, we think it's pretty good. You know, we're pretty hopeful for the future. We're looking to sell more and more trucks over the years. And I don't know, I'm thinking about another 5 years and I might just call it a draw.